Students, it's Miss Blake on Wellness Wednesday, and the question of this week is, what are some ways you are staying healthy at home? So I created a Google document for you, and I assume you're coming from my Google Classroom, so you're actually seeing this document, and you can type your answer down here in the answer box. If you're not coming from Google Documents, from my Google Classroom, you can still do this exercise by simply creating a blank document and typing your answer there for practice. So the learning objective is that I will show you again how to format text in Google document and how to insert images. So by the end of this video, I will want you to be able to create this kind of document and write your answer, format your answer, and add some picture of either you doing an exercise or maybe a photo from the internet or something interesting, just for fun. Now let's get started. Click in the type your answer box. Let's say if you're in kindergarten, then all you have to do is maybe type one sentence. I eat an apple every day. And then you could just click the submit button, which would be up here in the right corner. Mine says share, but once you're coming from Google Classroom, this says submit. And if you need to make further changes, you would have to click unsubmit because the document gets logged when you submit it. So if you unsubmit and make more changes, then you have to submit it again. So here's my sentence. I eat an apple every day. But if you're in higher grades, you should write a couple of paragraphs and add a couple of pictures. So let's say to answer the question is, I am staying healthy at home by exercising and drinking a fruit shake every morning. Then we can elaborate a little more. I hit the enter button twice so that my cursor would go down here when I would like to enter, where I would like to enter a picture. So I'm gonna go to the internet by clicking the insert image icon up here on the toolbar. Alternatively, you can also click insert and then select image and search the web. So insert image, search the web. Because the picture is on the internet that I'm looking for, I don't have one on my computer, and I am going to say shake in blender, and I get a couple of good images here, so I'm gonna choose this one. It looks just like mine, and then I clicked on the picture, I click insert, and it gets copied into my document. Now it is too big. I'm going to click on the picture, and I ask you also to resize your picture here by dragging the blue corners, make it rather small there, and I click, instead of inline, say wrap text around the picture. And I'm going to click after the picture here, and I say strawberry shake recipe. I misspelled strawberry, so I click on it. The correct spelling shows up, I choose it. Now I would like this to stand out, so I have to highlight the text and then make it bigger. I can double click a word or triple click to have the entire line highlighted. So I'm triple clicking 1, 2, 3. And then I'm selecting a bigger size, font size up here in the menu. Let's say 18. And I am going to change it to something more interesting, like lobster. Then I click after the text, and I will hit the enter button, and I'm going to change it back from lobster to the original Arial and size 10. It's simple. Blend, in a blender. I'm going to include some bullet points. So up here in the menu, I click on bulleted list. I choose one and I just say 1 banana, 1 cup strawberries, 1 cup milk, and maybe half cup orange juice. That's it. Now let's say on some healthier days I also add spinach, and now I don't like this picture here because I want it to be green, so I add spinach, 1 cup spinach, and I want to replace the picture, so I'm going to click on the picture and I'm going to hit the delete or backspace button, and then I'm going to go and get another picture, so I click insert image, search the web, and it already remembers my shakes, so here's a green one. I say insert. It's huge again, so I click on the image and I need to resize it to be smaller. Scroll up, it's still huge. Get it even smaller, and I would like this text. Let's try to drag the picture in front of the text. Oh, I have to say wrap text. There we go. All right. Now I would like to go after this picture, but I cannot click under the picture because there isn't enough new lines. So I have to go to the end of my text here. I clicked after 1 cup spinach, and I have to press the enter button 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times to actually wrap around and come down to the next section. Let's say I want to say something about exercising too, so I will say I use small weights for exercising, and I will include a picture of me. So I click insert image again, but this time I'm going to go to the camera. Please make sure that your parent is okay with taking a photo of you, and also if you're including any pictures, make sure it's school appropriate, right? Not something inappropriate or violent, no guns or anything silly. Here we go. I click on camera. You might need to press the allow button if your camera is not enabled yet. And then I'm going to take a picture with my weights for you. Here, let's say I like this second one more, so I click on the second picture and I click insert. And I'm going to make it much smaller and say wrap the image and the text around. I'm going to drag it up, and there you go. If you're in higher grades, I would love if you write a couple paragraphs, and when you're done, click the submit button up here. And I can't wait to see what you make. Thank you. I see you next week. Bye.